Why you quit after just 3 days. Day 3 is the Grim Reaper. Day 1, you're unstoppable. Fresh notebook, shiny water bottle, playlist called New Me 2.0. You even bought $200 worth of gym clothes you'll sweat in exactly once. Because apparently, spending money equals personality upgrade. Day 2, still hype. You post a story about your grind era, tag it #discipline. Maybe even throw in a David Goggins quote you don't fully understand. Day 3, the Grim Reaper shows up. Not for your body, just your habit. He strolls in with a clipboard like, yep, yoga, journaling, Duolingo, all marked for execution. You realize, oh crap, this isn't a montage scene in a movie. This is work. Day 3 is where dreams go to die. Your brain pulls the plug faster than Tinder dates pulling an Irish goodbye. And suddenly, the new you is a ghost, haunting the treadmill you swore you'd use. Chapter 1, Novelty is cheap cocaine. Here's the scam. Your brain only loves new. The fresh start high is like cocaine cut with sprinkles. Cheap, glittery, gone in 2 days. By day 3, the novelty evaporates, and your brain, attention span of a goldfish on espresso, looks at your yoga mat like, ugh, we're still doing this? Boring. Next, that's the truth. You don't love the habit. You love the honeymoon. The dopamine hit of saying, I'm starting something big. The same rush you get when you add things to your cart you'll never buy, or when you reorganize your desk, but still do zero actual work. Your brain is basically swiping left on your goals. It's not interested in the commitment. It wants the thrill of the match, the excitement of something new. And the second that fades, it ghosts harder than your ex. Chapter 2, the ruthless Wall Street trader. Your brain doesn't see self-improvement. It sees numbers. Cold math. On day 1, the ratio looks sexy. Effort feels small. Rewards look huge. By day 3, the calculation changes. Input, pain, boredom, effort. Output, zero immediate dopamine. Result, bad investment. So what does your brain do? It liquidates the assets. Faster than a Wall Street trader dumping stock the second it dips. No empathy, no loyalty, just ruthless cost-benefit analysis. And the kicker? You're not in charge. You think you're the CEO of your life, but nope. You're the unpaid intern watching the company tank because your brain decided your new habit isn't profitable. That's why day 3 feels like betrayal. You're not lazy. You're just the victim of a hostile corporate takeover run by a brain that only invests in instant gratification. Chapter 3, the identity intervention. Here's the psychological nuke. Habits don't just fail because they're hard. They fail because your old self stages an intervention. Day 3 is when your comfy, snack-loving identity sits you down and says, look, we love that you're trying this whole healthy, disciplined thing. But honestly, it's embarrassing. You're not a runner. You're a scroller. You're not a journaler. You're a doom scroller. Come back to the couch. The chips miss you. It's not just imposter syndrome. It's your old personality fighting for survival, dragging you back into the swamp of comfort food and Netflix. And it's persuasive. Because unlike your new self, your old self has evidence. Years of it. That's why by day 3, you don't just feel tired. You feel like a fraud. And your brain loves fraud. Because fraud equals exit plan. Chapter 4, Future You, the Fall Guy. Present you is a liar with MBA-level confidence. It says, don't worry, future me will handle it. Future me is built different. Spoiler, future you is not built different. Future you is just present you with worse skin and slightly more debt. By day 3, the handoff begins. Present you quietly signs contracts that future you never agreed to. Like, sure, future me will wake up at 6 a.m. and run a mile. Meanwhile, future you is at 6 a.m., staring at an alarm clock like it's a war crime. This isn't delegation. It's identity theft. You're stealing peace and energy from a future version of yourself who is too tired to press charges. And day 3 is when the fraud catches up. Future you walks in, exhausted, holding the bill, and says, guess who's screwed? Me. Chapter 5, Day 3, the Habit Assassin. Here's the darkest truth. Day 3 isn't about laziness. It's about execution. Day 3 is a hired assassin sent by your brain to kill off anything that threatens the status quo. And it doesn't kill quietly. It makes a spectacle. It turns your abandoned notebook into a guilt monument. It turns your unused gym membership into a $40 per month tombstone. It whispers, remember that language app? Yeah, the owl is now a lone shark. He wants blood. Day 3 isn't the death of one habit. It's the funeral of your self-trust. And the cruelest part? You're not just digging the grave. You're the one who sold it the shovel. OUTRO, escape the 3-day curse. So why do you quit after 3 days? Because your brain is wired to worship novelty, cut losses, and sabotage any version of you that dares to grow. It's not discipline you lack, it's a strategy against sabotage. If you want to escape the 3-day curse, you need to stop treating your brain like a coach and start treating it like a con artist. Don't negotiate. Don't bargain. Trick it. Outsmart it. Build habits so small they slip under its radar. Reward yourself faster than the dopamine crash. Make the system rigged in your favor before your brain can stage another coup. Otherwise, day 3 will keep showing up with a shovel and a smirk, ready to bury the next version of you before it even learns to crawl. Backhand index pointing right, subscribe to what your brain hates. Because future you deserves better than being murdered by present you in broad daylight.